Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Abby with Abby Reviews. This is going to be my review and recap for Belle Collective Season 2, Episode 1. I knew Belle Collective was coming back. Somebody had said that. I've completely forgot when. So last week, apparently the Season 2 opener aired. So we're going to review and see what happened, what we missed, what the lady's been up to. Let's jump into the foolishness, shall we? I'm ready. Okay, we start with my favorite girl. I'm gonna call her Lala. I can't think of her name. Latricia. It's not Letitia, because Letitia is the next one I'm finna go into. But she's the one married to the older man. She calls him Zaddy. They seem to be getting on. Zaddy wants a baby. Zaddy wants a baby, and she like, oh. And she was like, you know, I feel like it'll slow me down. My business is just picking up, blah, 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 and I don't think that's a good idea. And he was like, well, there's more than one way to get a baby. And she was like, oh, so we gonna do a Glenn? And she was like, because if you do a Glenn, we get a divorce. Oh, I know that's right. Yeah, bring an outside baby in here if you want to. You gonna be outside with that baby. Lord, not Letitia got me in my feelings. Jesus, fix it, Holy Ghost. Now, Letitia is married to Glenn. Glenn is the one who had the outside baby. The daughter is hurt, and rightfully so. And she's left the house. She's staying with her mama now. So mama, he talk about some, are we going to talk about it? She's not ready to talk about it because she's still hurt. He not hurt because he the one who did the shit. So she got to reconcile in her heart and mind what is the right thing, and what she wants is for it to go back, her life to go back to what it was before she found out that her husband was a jackass and he wasn't who he proclaimed to be. And so she's devastated, but I appreciate the fact that you, beloved, are standing your ground and not just, oh, he my man and just him being your man is the prize, regardless of how disrespectful he is to you and your relationship and your child and your family and whatever else that you got going on. I appreciate the fact that she respects herself enough to say, no, I'm hurt. So I'm listening, Miss Letitia, I'm praying for your heart, your mind, your soul, your spirit, that it be mended and be in better shape than it was before. Know your worth. Know, make sure that whatever decisions you make is for the betterment of you and your son, not to accept the status quo just because. I'm sorry. Y'all know my fidelity is my line in the sand, and it would be like that nigga died. I would never, like, no, I'm done. If it ain't about our kid, don't talk to me about it. The relationship is over. Clearly you didn't love me and respect me enough to continue to keep your dick in your pants to the point to where you reproposed and then you was still texting bitches and you got an outside nigga. Please move out of my way for my destiny to come find me. Thank you. Oh, God. So here we go. Next person up is everyone's favorite, Marie. Now, Miss Marie has this blonde bob situation. I like the bob. I'm not sure about the platinum color. Maybe a warmer honey tone would look better on her skin. Whatever. That's irrelevant at this point. She's opening more businesses. Her mom has gotten out of rehab and asked could she come stay with her. So she's rebuilding her relationship with her mother because her mother was a drug addict her whole life. She was raised by her dad. So her mama's trying to get it together and rebuild their relationship, and they're working on it. And that's beautiful. Now we get to her son, Jerez, and the tragedy that has befallen this family. I believe we met baby girl, couple of his baby mamas last season. I believe we met I want to say we met Raven last season. She was one of the 2 baby mamas that we met. And so, unfortunately, she was just sitting in her car and there was a drive-by shooting and they lit the car up, killing that baby. And the baby, Zane, Jerez's son, came be not even 2 yet, in the car, in his car seat. Not a scratch on him, thank God. So now Jerez has to take on the responsibility of being a full-time dad. And how he gonna do that when he's in school and his mama takes care of everything for him? But they're gonna have to work it out. Apparently, when this was filmed, it had been days since this happened. Days. So it's super fresh. I don't even think they buried that baby yet. So that's gonna be super difficult, and I'm praying for them. I am praying for them. Well, the plot thickens. So we're with Miss Tambra, and she's talking about her and Devon are back together. They're in a relationship. This is the same man that she's known this man almost her whole life. They've been dating on and off almost her whole life. Come to find out, so Letitia, her friend Taisha, shows up. She helped her decorate her office and all that good stuff. And she's like, oh, I need to be surrounded by people who love me. Some of my girlfriends get together, have a little event, bossy boom, boom, boom. And so Tambra name comes up, and Taisha said, oh, your play friend. And she was like, what is the issue? Why do you have an issue with her? And you was like, you should ask her why she has it, what she should know about me. Apparently, Damon, Tambra's boyfriend, has been Taisha's little yeah for a long time. Now, there is no established, there are a whole situationship. So apparently, Miss Taisha's in her feeling. Damon clearly is in relationship with Tambra. They talk about getting married. They at the IVF doctor talk about having babies. He's sitting next to her in confessionals talking about, it's important to me that we have a baby together because I love her and she's the one that I want to be with. Miss Mama's the friend. Like, it comes across, I'm not saying that I don't know this lady, but it's coming across, you've been the side, you've always been the side, and you feel like because you've been the side so long that makes you the main, and now you upset with the main who stepped back into her role as the main. Like, I don't know. You mad at the wrong person. Let me be very clear. Baby, you mad at the wrong person. Be mad at Damon. What did you mad at Tambra for? Miss Mamas. Be mad at the nigga you messing with, who is but he's very clear about what this is. So why are you in your, girl, you better go get you a nigga that ain't got nobody. Listen. This is why I can't. Oh my God. This is why this does not give me hope about anything. Jesus. So we're at Latrice's high fashion tea. You gotta take a green tea shot to get in the door. It's liquor. It's not actually tea. She invited Melody, her best friend, Letitia, Tambra, and the new lady. Her name is So Gucci. Now, Miss So Gucci is married. She's in love with herself. She's in love with her life, and rightfully so. She's a fitness person. She's a certified fitness trainer. She's also a very big real estate person. She's one of the top real estate people in Miami, Mississippi. So Miss Mama's got it going on. And she keep talking about her husband fine, and she got the finest husband. And then they show pictures. She is in love with her life, and rightfully so. And she's in love with her husband. So love makes her think that man is the finest man in the world. And I'm here for every single second of it. That is her perception. So that is her truth. That is not my perception. And that's okay, because I have no designs on them. Fix it, Holy Spirit. Okay, so we're at the tea, and everybody's getting an introduction. And so Letitia she was like, I need to talk. So Letitia is really like noticeably asking questions about Tambra and Damon, because she just had this conversation with her friend who told her Damon is her little and they've been running around for a long time. But Tambra's like, I'm just waiting for the ring. We talk about having babies, unthawing my eggs and things of that nature, and we really going for it. And she was like, and he's telling you that he's really serious about you and just you and you the woman in his life and who wants to marry. And she was like, yeah. Now, Tambra doesn't suspect anything. She knows that Letitia is really going through it with Glenn and what happened in her relationship. And she's like, I know it's coming from a good... She doesn't think she's being malicious. And I don't think Letitia's being malicious either. She says she doesn't know enough information yet to be like, well, such and such and such and such and such is going on. So she is trying to gather her information so that she sits down. So when she sits down to have the conversation, be it the conversation with her friend or the conversation with Tambra or the conversation with Tambra and her friend at the same time, and be like, Barbara, this is Shirley. And then, it's just going to be what it is. And then Demond going to have to explain for himself and figure out what he's trying to do with his life. But baby, it's noticeable. Also, shout out to Latrice for her transparency about getting her breasts picked up. I would like a demotion in this herb. Okay, we're not even gonna discuss it. But yeah, and Letitia was like, I wasn't gonna say nothing till you said something. She's like, don't act like you don't see Grace and Mercy Jr. over here. I said, oh my God. Goofy, but they're real cute together. But we're gonna see, because I feel like it's gonna take a left turn eventually. Did this nigga just say, what does me cheating have to do with not caring about my family? Do you see my okay, so this is Letitia talking to her little raggedy ass husband, what's it, Glenn, who done had an outside baby, he cheating, all this other shit. This nigga said, I just need my wife to come home. He's like, I'm concerned about it. She was like, would you be concerned about it if I found all this out and I stayed there? Because you be like, no, Tisha can't. I got my baby right back, so it don't really matter. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm free to do whatever the hell I want to do. With who? How? Honey. That's not how this works. That's not how none of this works. He's not taking no accountability for any of his actions. He's going to do it again. So you cheated 8 years ago. I should have left then, but be that as I didn't. And now that we're where we are, you still doing the same shit. The night you re-proposed, you was texting other broads. So what you want from me? Clearly you not serious about whatever it is that we got going on. Clearly you're not serious. That's how the episode ended, is that Letitia is literally really standing her ground with Glenn and asking the tough questions about him and his foolishness, and she not falling for the fool-la-la. Or so that's how it's playing out right now. We're going to see how it goes with the rest of the season. It looks like the rest of the season going to be hot. We're going to fall into this Tambra, Damon, and the other lady thing. It's going to be a lot. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to see it. This has been my review and recap of Belle Collective, Season 2, Episode 1. Like, comment, and subscribe. We back, y'all. I see y'all later for something else.